The king in the north! The king in the north!
Yo, as always, like, share, subscribe. Now let's just get into it. So, Michigan will play Hawaii 8 o'clock this Saturday. And ain't no beating around the bush on this one, y'all. This the one most of us been waiting for, and everybody's wants to see is JJ what we think he can be. Now, Hawaii is quite horrible. So this isn't a test. This is just to see can this dude come in and light up a bad team. Something that Cade, no knock on Cade, I always have to say this, no knock on him, just speaking what happened. He didn't look good last week against mediocre competition. It's just what it is. Now, Hawaii gave up 63 to Vanderbilt. The first week of the season. That's last week. They started last week. So they gave up 63 to Vanderbilt. And this last week they gave up 49 to Western Kentucky. So there's no reason Michigan shouldn't score about 70 against this team. Like, honestly, I believe their quarterback threw like 4 picks. Braden Shager. He threw 4 picks against Western Kentucky. So the defense should feast on them, and this should be a laugher. It's just what does JJ bring to the table, and will he execute like we want him to? Like, that's the big thing. Will he, if he comes out hot, Harbaugh may let him sling it. And I say this, people say, well, Harbaugh's real conservative. Harbaugh, most of the time, he waits to see how the quarterback is looking. If you're looking shaky, he's just not going to let you throw that much. He's going to run the ball. That's just how he works. Now, if you come out slinging it and you look like you about to light somebody up, he'll let you throw it. He waits and sees, okay, let me see what this dude is doing. Now, some other games, he'll just have a conservative type of game plan, but we'll see. We'll see, because last week we thought he would have let Cade throw to, let him put his best foot forward, but he actually didn't let him throw that much, but Cade didn't really make it easy on him because he just wasn't looking good. So, we started running the ball more. And I think this year we're really trying to be a balanced team. And you can't be balanced with your quarterback looking shaky. That just doesn't work like that. So it's crucial that JJ puts his best foot forward and takes command of the offense and take the team. This is what we've been waiting on. This is what JJ's been waiting on. So go out there and ball out and show why you're that 5-star. Show why everybody wanted you to play from the beginning, and let's move on. Now with Cade, hopefully he had a little pity party the other day in the press conference, and hopefully Jim Harbaugh talked to him about that. Like, you can't be doing that, bro. You're a captain. You were voted by the players as to be a captain. Y'all are competing for the starting job. Nothing is handed to you. He didn't lie to you. He told the media that you were going to start game 1, JJ would start game 2. So you can't be having no pity party. You had an opportunity last week to shred a mediocre team. You didn't. You were struggling. So this isn't some, Cade's it's getting done wrong by Harbaugh and all this. No, it's not that. It's Cade. Cade, his ceiling isn't that high. And JJ's catching up fast, if not already past him. That's what it is. Harbaugh is the most loyal person to a starting quarterback that you'll ever see. So the fact that he is actually giving JJ a chance, that lets you know it's very close. It's very close. And with JJ bringing the legs, it's like, all right, we got to let's see if this dude can run the offense and not make dumb mistakes. Because he can take us to the next level. Because Harbaugh is loyal to his starting quarterback. He always has been. Unless he just sees somebody like, I have to put him on the field. And that's what's happening. So we will see how things are going. And I know some fans, they just love Cade because what he did. And I got love for him too. But that is last year. This team is different. We don't know how the power run game, we don't know if we have a bell cow that can just dominate defenses and wear them out like that and just inflict punishment. He's not trying to run to the outside. He's running through you. We don't have that guy this year. So things are a little bit different. So, and we're trying to go to the next level. That's the thing. People keep talking about last year. But if you watch everything the players say, they talk about this year, how they want to be better than last year. You know what that means? That means that if we go up against Georgia, we can't be one-dimensional. If we go up against Alabama, we can't be one-dimensional. Let's put it like this so people can understand this. If I'm an opposing coach and I see, okay, let's see what Michigan's offense has. Their run game is great or above average. But let's see. Their starting quarterback, he's not mobile, so he's a statue in the pocket a lot of the times. Or he'll leave the pocket a little bit early. He focuses on his first read. If his first read isn't there, he usually checks it down. Okay, me as the defensive coordinator, that's the weakness of their offense. Guess what? Let's put Aiden in the box and stop that run and see if he can beat us. We got a pretty good secondary, so he probably won't be able to, and our pass rush is legit. That's the game plan going against a top team with a good defense, good or great defense. They're not saying, okay, let's keep two safeties back and let Michigan's run game just get us with their run game. No, they're doing the opposite. They're saying, let's stop Michigan's run game because I don't think they can beat us with their pass game. So that's what we're trying to get to, where our pass game is above average like our run game. See, this is why I'm breaking it down like this, because people don't seem to understand. That was the problem last year. Not in our Big Ten schedule, even though we struggled in some games because of that. But we're talking about playoff, trying to win championship, going against SEC dominant teams, dominant defenses, elite talent. They are going to say, we're not going to let you run on us consistently. Can your quarterback beat us? We don't think so. So that is why we're trying to see what JJ can do, and hopefully he can take us to the next level, because his arm is stronger than Cade's. People say somebody said it wasn't on the media. I don't know who said that. It's a lie. It's stronger than Cade's. JJ has the legs to open up the run game even more for Blake Corum, for Donovan Edwards. And if, let's say, the pocket collapses, he can escape and make something happen that way. So this isn't, we want to just give JJ the job. No, this is, JJ has the higher ceiling. The team goals are to try to win a championship and at least win a playoff game, make it to the playoff, win a playoff game, and try to win a championship. So you need a quarterback that can take you to the next level, so you have above average passing game, above average running game, balance. Not an above average run game in a below average passing game, that will get you beat as soon as you play a good defense or a great defense. It'll get you beat. So that's what it's about. It's not about, oh, y'all don't like K, y'all just want JJ. No, it's about reaching the next level. Go watch all those interviews I've posted on my page about the players. They're hungry. They want to win a championship. They need a passing game that is above average at least, if not elite. You need it. So that's what all this is about. It's not about, oh, y'all just don't like Cade. He won us the Big Ten last year. He did this and that. This is a new year, new goals, bigger goals to accomplish. If Cade was all that, Harbaugh wouldn't even give JJ a shot at taking his job. But the fact that he is lets you know that JJ is close, if not pretty much past him, when you add in the legs. So that's what it's about. Now, I just went on a long little rant, but this game, I mean, the defense, the way they did Colorado State, they're going to wreak havoc. I wouldn't be surprised if they have 7-8 sacks again and just dominate, But the thing about these games is you want to get up early, blow these dudes out, and get out with no injuries. You don't want injuries. So we will need to get up, get out, and get out healthy. Ryan Hayes didn't play last week. I'm not sure if he's going to play this week yet. And also, let's see. I know Nikhai Hill-Green didn't play last week. I'm not sure if he's going to play. They're not on the injury report, so I'm guessing they're probably good to go. Hopefully, because I want to see the offensive line at full strength to see how they can, even though it's Hawaii, I still want them to be at full strength to get that consistency. And I also want to see Nikhai Hill-Green get out there. They say his was very minor, so he's expected to play as long as something doesn't happen through the week or whatever. But that's that. Get up, get out, and stay healthy. And hopefully JJ comes out and shreds them early. And people talk about touchdowns. Well, Cade couldn't have that many touchdowns. And I don't want to just harp on this, but this is just another perspective, and I hear people saying this, so I'm going to touch on it real quick. Well, Cade didn't have the chance to throw 5 touchdowns. Yes, he did. How he didn't? You kicked 3 field goals in the red zone. He threw 1 touchdown, kicked 3 field goals, and then Blake got the other one. You had your chances to throw 5 touchdowns. You just didn't execute good enough. Even if you if you score 50, and even if you're a game manager, but y'all getting in the red zone, you got opportunities to throw touchdowns. He could have been 13 for 16 with 4 or 5 touchdowns. But in the red zone, he wasn't doing nothing. So he didn't throw the touchdowns. The opportunity is there if you're in the game and they're calling pass plays, but you weren't executing well. So he has the opportunity. If you're in the game, you have an opportunity as long as they're calling some pass plays, which they were. So I just hate when I hear people say stuff that just really doesn't make sense. But that's really what I got for this one, y'all. This one should be, if Michigan is clicking, they could score probably 70 or 80 in this game. I'm just going to be real, because with the way the defense is playing, if that continues, this one could get ugly real fast and in a hurry, and it could be real bad. So that's just it right there. I'd like to see Blake or Donovan take 160 where everything's blocked up. They got a huge hole, and he's just off to the races. I'd like to see that, but it's really just about JJ showing that he is that dude, and we can get behind him and have some confidence and see what this offense can be with a dual threat. just like all these other teams that have dual threats. Even like Bryce Young and Stetson Bennett, just all these teams at the top, they have mobile quarterbacks. Even C.J. Stroud, he doesn't like to run, but as you saw in the game against Notre Dame, he would scramble and he was making some throws on the sideline as he scrambled. So that's just the way college is. You don't see many non-mobile quarterbacks anymore. Everybody's mobile or can really run at the quarterback position. So that's just what I'd like to see, and that's just the way college football is. It puts so much pressure on the defense. Like, as a defense, you can do everything right. You get to the quarterback. He is a dude like JJ or a mobile QB can escape, and then now it's a scramble drill, and you might just have somebody come open 50, 60-yard bomb. It just adds an element and puts so much pressure on the defense to be perfect almost. So that's the reason we want JJ, and it's no knock against Cade, but he struggles. He struggles a lot, and he struggled last year a lot. It's just the team around him was so talented that it made up and masked a lot of his mistakes. That's just all I'm gonna say about it. Because honestly, I'm getting tired of talking about it. I hope JJ just wins the job so we can just get behind him and move on. And hopefully Cade is confident in being the backup and accepts that role. Because like somebody messaged me today, if JJ wins the job, he could get hurt at any moment because he plays. Right, he still got some recklessness in him. Like last week, he didn't get down. He took some hits. So, but Cade has to embrace that backup role. If he's in his feelings, that's just not good for the team. So hopefully Harbaugh has talked to him so he's not in his feelings and just hurt about the way things have played out. This is big boy football, dog. Even high school, it don't matter. This is just how sports are. Like, somebody can always take your job. They come in better. You think you the starter. Some dude transfers to your high school and he plays your position and he's a freak of nature. Coach is salivating just when he sees him. He about to take your job. So this happens. That's just sports. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. Let's just hope we can be done with this after this week because I'm really tired of it. So like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great.